Start all. Default view for addictive.
Hey everybody, this is Steve Baskis. Hope everybody's doing well here on the WhatsApp groups. I am trying to make I'm making this informal video about my my project that I have. I've built a small team to create some accessibility for addictive drums and addictive drums too, and hopefully for other kinds of plugins in the future, specifically for the blind and visually impaired. And so I'm here in Pro Tools, and on an instrument track I have Addictive Drums 2 by XLN instantiated. And what I'm going to demonstrate is a piece of hardware, a physical device called the ElGato Stream Deck. And this ElGato Stream Deck has 15 buttons on it, 5 across and 3 down. So, you have 3 rows and 5 columns. And I installed the Stream Deck software on my computer. I plugged in this USB device, the Stream Deck, into my computer. In the Stream Deck software, I installed a plugin that's for keyboard Maestro. It allows for communication to occur between the Stream Deck and keyboard Maestro. And if you're not familiar with keyboard Maestro, and I'm sure you are, it allows us to build some scripts or macros to execute different kinds of tasks on our computer systems. And it's very helpful in making some of these inaccessible applications more accessible. And my goal is to try to build some systems or repurpose some of these hardware devices to make our lives a bit easier. I'm working with Auto-Tune, Machine, a number of different Arturia, all these different plugins and software applications, whether they're standalone or in a plugin form within our DAW. And you have to remember all these keyboard shortcuts. And so that's fine, and we'll continue to make the keyboard shortcuts, those triggers, available. But this hardware device allows some other kind of a different way to navigate, and I'm going to demonstrate that now. So if I've created these macros to provide some speech output in a number of ways. One way is to provide a tooltip. Another way is to provide the command or the button, what the button is, because I can't look at the button, even though these particular buttons on this ElGato Stream Deck can have graphic icons because they're like LCD buttons. It's not going to help me because I can't see at all, right? So I have 15 buttons here, and the largest Stream Deck has 32 buttons. So if you wanted to know what a button is, like because these buttons navigate to the different pages in this plugin, as well as allow us to advance through our presets, next and previous, and play them. And so if I don't know what the button is on the Stream Deck, then I'll hold Command on my Magic Keyboard or your standard keyboard, and I'll press buttons on the Stream Deck. So I'll just start with this first row.
Preset browser button. Save preset button. Gallery button. Explorer button. Kit button.
And so all I was doing was holding Command on my standard keyboard, and then I was pressing the top row buttons on the Stream Deck. And so that's, I think, a great way to efficiently in a fluid manner figure out what buttons are what. I also wrote a macro to speak like a tooltip, like maybe we want to know what this button does, or once we open a window, or what this button triggers, what the window will be. So if I hold Option and press this first button.
Tooltip. When you open the preset window, you must make a selection and tap OK twice. If you would like to exit without making any selection, just tap Cancel twice.
So, disregard the verbiage. I just quickly wrote something just for example, but let's also play a preset. So I know this bottom left corner, row 3, column 1 is the play toggle. So let's listen to some of these presets in Addictive Drums.
Play.
So now I can hit next.
Next preset.
I can hit next again.
Next preset.
I can go back.
Previous preset.
I can pause.
Stop.
Or stop. So I'm just pressing these buttons on the Stream Deck. And it's so cool to have that kind of fluid capability to move. And so there's a number of ways to set this up, but I hope that this will be beneficial for blind and visually impaired users, and we'll integrate it into more, macros and plugins that are that come out. So thanks for listening, and I hope you have a good day. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I'll try to respond.
Wirecast.